Happy Friday, everybody. I have a fun story called Fish is Fish by Leo Leone. You'll have to look at these illustrations and check them out because they're really cool. At the edge of the woods, there was a pond. There were minnows and tadpoles that swam along among the weeds. They were inseparable friends. One morning, the tadpole discovered that during the night he grew 2 little legs. "Look," he said triumphantly. "Look, I'm a frog." "Nonsense," said the minnow. "How can you be a frog? If only last night you were a little fish, just like me." They argued and argued until finally the tadpole said, "Frogs are frogs, and fish is fish." And that is that. In the weeks that followed, the tadpole grew tiny front legs. His tail got smaller and smaller. And then one fine day, a real frog now, he climbed out of the water and onto the grassy bank. The minnow too had grown and had become a full-fledged fish. He often wondered where his 4-footed friend had gone, but days and weeks went by and the frog did not return. Then one day, with a happy splash that shook the weeds, the frog jumped into the pond. "Where have you been?" asked the fish excitedly. "I've been about the world, hopping here and there," said the frog. "I have seen extraordinary things." "Like what?" asked the fish. "Birds," said the frog mysteriously. "Birds?" And he told the fish about the birds who had wings and 2 legs and many, many colors. As the frog talked, his friend saw the birds fly through his mind like large feathered fish. "What else?" asked the fish impatiently. "Cows," said the frog. "Cows? They have 4 legs, horns, eat grass, and carry pink bags of milk." "And people," said the frog. "Men, women, children." And he talked and talked until it was dark in the pond. But the picture in the fish's mind was full of lights and colors and marvelous things, and he couldn't sleep. Ah, if he could only jump about like his friend and see the wonderful world. And so the days went by, the frog had gone, and the fish just lay there dreaming about birds in flight, grazing cows, and those strange animals all dressed up that his friend called people. One day he finally decided that come what may, he too must see them. And so with a mighty whack of his tail, he jumped clear out of the water and onto the bank. He landed in the dry, warm grass, and there he lay, gasping for air, unable to breathe or to move. "Help!" he groaned feebly. Luckily, the frog, who had been hunting butterflies nearby, saw him and with all of his strength pushed him back into the pond. Still stunned, the fish floated about for an instant. Then he breathed deeply, letting the clean, cool water run through his gills. Now he felt weightless again, and with an ever so slight motion of the tail, he could move to and fro, up and down as before. The sun rays reached down within the weeds and gently shifted patches of luminous color. This world is surely the most beautiful of all the worlds. He smiled at his friend the frog, who sat watching him from a lily leaf. "You were right," he said. "Fish is fish." The end. I hope you enjoyed this story, and I hope you all have a lovely weekend. I can't believe it's the month of May already. So I hope you guys enjoy your time with family, and I will see you on Monday. Bye.